Okay, good evening everyone and welcome to another Saturday night lockdown quiz. Hope everyone is doing really well tonight and you've all had a good week, enjoyed yourselves and are ready for some quiz action tonight. You've had the picture round, which is name those prime ministers from the 20th century. So hopefully you've all been paying attention to your history classes and so you can recognize all of those prime ministers from the last 100 or so years. As usual, before we head into the main quiz, we'll just do some of the admin things just so that everyone is aware if we've got any new participants tonight. So obviously we'll be starting shortly. All you need is your pen and paper. Hopefully you've all got your teams, and again doing it interactively, doing it with your teams sort of within your own kind of bubble. There will be 5 rounds plus the pitch round, so you've already had the pitch round. You've got the link as well if you need a little bit more detail in the live chat. So again, if you want that is available. After each round we'll do the marking. There's also the Google form for the marking in the live chat. So again, one member from the team, keep same team name, enter your scores for that round, and we'll see how everyone is doing after each round. And we will then also take a break after the 3rd round. So we'll keep a running total. We'll see how everyone is doing. And that's pretty much it. So again, if you want, keep the chat in the live chat or sort of anywhere sort of else. Say how you're doing. And again, as always, apologies for the hair and beard. It's getting worse and worse each week. I think we've only got a few more weeks until I can get this cut off. But if everyone's ready, we'll go on to round number 1, which as usual this week will be general knowledge. So, and as usual, I will repeat the questions, and if there's any questions that you haven't heard or you do want repeating, do bung them in the live chat. I will repeat them at the end if anyone needs any kind of questions repeating. So if everyone's ready, we'll go on to round number 1, which is general knowledge. Question number 1. What was the most downloaded app of 2020? So that's question number 1 again. What was the most downloaded app of 2020? Question number 2. Who was the winner of the first ever UK series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? So that's question number 2 again. Who was the winner of the first ever UK series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Just a clarification on question number 1. That's globally in terms of the most downloaded app of 2020. Question number 3 in general knowledge. What was the name of the French cook in the TV series The Wombles? So that's question number 3 again. What was the name of the French cook in the TV series The Wombles? Question number 4. What is a Cornish fairing? So that's question number 4 again. What is a Cornish fairing? Question number 5. What is the capital of Chile? So that's question number 5 again. What is the capital of Chile? Question number 6. America's Republican Party is commonly referred to as the GOP, but what does GOP stand for? So that's question number 6 again. America's Republican Party is commonly referred to as the GOP, but what does the GOP stand for? Question number 7. Which horse won the Grand National in 2018 and 2019? That's question number 7 again. Which horse won the Grand National in 2018 and 2019? Question number 8. Lord Lambourne is a variety of what? So that's question number 8 again. Lord Lambourne is a variety of what? Question number 9. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? So that's question number 9 again. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? And finally, in round number 1, general knowledge, question number 10. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? So that's question number 10 again. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 1, general knowledge. If you want any questions repeated, bung them in the live chat and I will repeat them for you. I will give you just a moment just to go through all of your answers and then we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so I think we're all just about ready to go through the answers for round number 1, general knowledge. Question number 1 was, what was the most downloaded app of 2020? It was TikTok. So the answer to question number 1 is TikTok. Question number 2. Who was the winner of the first ever UK series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? It was Tony Blackburn. So the answer to question number 2 is Tony Blackburn. Question number 3. What was the name of the French cook in the TV series The Wombles? It was Madame Cholet. Madame Cholet is the answer to question number 3. Question number 4. What is a Cornish fairing? It's a biscuit. So the answer to question number 4 is biscuit. Question number 5. What is the capital of Chile? It's Santiago. So Santiago is the answer to question number 5. Question number 6. America's Republican Party is commonly referred to as the GOP, but what does GOP stand for? It's the Grand Old Party. So Grand Old Party is the answer to question number 6. Question number 7. Which horse won the Grand National in 2018 and 2019? I had him as the winner in both. I made a lot of money from him. It was Tiger Roll. His trainer, though, is not such a good person. But the answer to question number 7 is Tiger Roll. Question number 8. Lord Lambourn is a variety of what? It's an apple. So the answer to number 8 is an apple. Question number 9. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? It's Cuba. So the answer to question number 9 is Cuba. One second. There's 8, and the answer to question number 9 is Cuba. And finally, in round number 1, general knowledge, the question number 10 was: the 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? It was Gunter. I think he appeared in 156 episodes. Okay guys, so those are your answers for round number 1, general knowledge. As usual, if you want to head on over to the Google form, enter your team name, enter your score, and we'll see how everyone's doing. And again, don't think I did this at the start, but you're playing to get your name on the Peak Trophy, which the team with the biggest number of the cumulative largest number of scores at the end of whenever we stop doing this will get to keep this. We so far had Jeremy Corvid, the COVID C Words, the Crappos, Wuhan Clan, and last week's winners, the Holes and Hustlers, all with their name on this trophy. So are we going to get a new team on the trophy? We'll find out tonight. Okay, so we've got some scores coming through. And again, we'll go through the leaderboard. After we've got the scores come through. So I think we're just waiting on... we just had another score through. We'll just give it a moment or so. And and then we'll go through our top 10. So I think we've got just about everyone through. If there's anyone else who hasn't had the scores through, but let's see how everyone's doing. Oh, right, Biggles boys. I'm going to take off Honest Biggles boys. Keep your name as Biggles boys, rather than putting in any dodgy names. Okay, so in 10th place with 4 points, we've got the Big Fact Hunt, and I also think we've got 3 Leaf Clover also with 4 points. In 9th place with 5 points, we've got the Biggles Boys. In equal 7th place with 6 points, we've got Wuhan Clan and the Holston Hustlers. In 6th place with 7 points, we've got the Good Eggs. In equal 3rd place, we've got the Crappos, Spuds and Jeremy Corvid with 8 points. And in equal 1st place with 10 points, we've got the Misfits and the COVID C Words. Well done, guys. So we've got the COVID C Words and the Misfits in 1st place with 10 points. Okay, so we'll go on to round number 2, which this week is called Life in the UK. And these are all questions which are based on questions from the citizenship test in the UK. So if you don't get a good score on this one, I think you might get banned from the country. Okay, so again, these round number 2 this week is Life in the UK, and these are all questions from the UK citizenship test. So we'll see how everyone knows their UK. Question number 1. Who became Prime Minister during World War II? So that's question number 1 again. Who became Prime Minister during World War II? Question number 2. What is the National Citizen Service? So that's question number 2 again. What is the National Citizen Service? Question number 3. How many national parks are there in England, Wales and Scotland? I'll give you a multiple choice here. Is it A, 25, B, 15 or C, 5? So that's question number 3 again. How many national parks are there in England, Wales and Scotland? Is it A, 25, B, 15 or C, 5? Question number 4. What is Hansard? So that's question number 4 again. What is Hansard? Question number 5. What county does Stonehenge sit in? That's question number 5 again. What county does Stonehenge sit in? And again, reminder, these are all questions which, if you're applying for UK citizenship, you would be asked. I think the pass rate is needs to be about 80%. So we'll see how everyone's doing after this round. Question number 6. Who directed the 2 British films Brief Encounter and Lawrence of Arabia? So that's question number 6 again. Who directed the 2 British films Brief Encounter and Lawrence of Arabia? Question number 7. The Falkland Islands are a Crown dependency. Is that true or false? In answer to Simone/Shane on the live chat, question number 8 might have your answer in terms of multiple choice requests. So that's question number 7 though. Falkland Islands are a Crown dependency. Is that true or false? And I should also remind Simona/Shane, these are questions that people are asked if they want to become a citizen of the United Kingdom. So if you're getting it wrong, ask yourself a question. Try and get it right. Question number 8. What type of painter was Joseph Turner? Was he A portrait painter, B, a landscape painter, or C, a surrealist painter? So that's question number 8 again. What type of painter was Joseph Turner? Was he A portrait painter, B, a landscape painter, or C, a surrealist painter? Yes, Simona / Shane. In real life, people are asked these actual questions as part of their UK citizenship test. Question number 9, and again, it's another multiple choice one for you. Which of the following is a William Wordsworth poem? A, She Walks in a Beauty, B, The Tiger, or C, The Daffodils? So that's question number 9 again. Which of the following is a William Wordsworth poem? A, She Walks in a Beauty, B, The Tiger, or C, The Daffodils? And finally, in round number 2, life in the UK, question number 10. In what county can you see a hill fort at Maiden Castle? So that's question number 10 again. In what county can you see a hill fort at Maiden Castle? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 2, Life in the UK, our UK citizenship test. I'll give you a moment just to go through your answers, and then we'll go through the answers together. If there's any questions that you want repeated, bung them in the live chat and I will repeat them for you. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 2, Life in the UK. Again, all of these questions actually came from actual questions in the UK citizenship test. Granted, I think there are multiple choice elements, or more multiple choice elements, but we've got Renata's asking for question number 9. Again, so we'll just give that a moment. Question number 9 was, which of the following is a William Wordsworth poem? Was it A, She Walks in a Beauty, B, The Tiger, or C, The Daffodils? If Veronica is playing with the badger, deduct yourself 1 point for that comment that you've just made about the beard and hair combo. Okay, so just repeat question number 9 again. That was asked, which of the following is a William Wordsworth poem? Was it A, She Walks in a Beauty, B, The Tiger, or C, The Daffodils? Okay, so We'll go through the answers for round number 2, life in the UK. Question number 1 was, who became Prime Minister during World War II? It was Winston Churchill. So the answer to question number 1 is Winston Churchill. Question number 2 was, what is the National Citizen Service? It's a service which helps build your skills for work and life. So if you put something akin to that, give yourself a point. Thank you, Skinner, by the way, for your lovely comment. Question number 3. How many national parks are there in England, Wales and Scotland? I give you a multiple choice of A, 25, B, 15 or C, 5. Well, it's B, 15 national parks. Question number 4. What is Hansard? It's Parliament's official reports, which, if ever you want a fun evening, you can peruse. Not saying I do that, but maybe the picture I gave you an idea of what possibly I do. Question number 5. What county does Stonehenge sit in? It's Wiltshire. So the answer to question number 5 is Wiltshire. Question number 6. Who directed the 2 British films Brief Encounter and Lawrence of Arabia? It was David Lean. So David Lean is the answer to question number 6. Question number 7. The Falkland Islands are a crown dependency. Is that true or false? Well, it's false. Actually an overseas territory. So the answer to number 7 is false. Question number 8. What type of painter was Joseph Turner? Was he A, a portrait painter, B, a landscape painter, or C, a surrealist painter? He was actually a landscape painter. Question number 9. Which of the following is a William Wordsworth poem? A, She Walks in a Beauty, B, The Tiger, or C, The Daffodils? It's C, The Daffodils. And finally, in round number 2, life in the UK, question number 10. In what county can you see a hill fort at Maiden Castle? It's Dorset. So the answer to question number 10 is Dorset. Okay guys, so those are the answers for round number 2, life in the UK. Again, if one of your team wants to head on over to the Google form, enter your team score and team name, and we'll see how everyone is doing. Okay, so we're just waiting for the scores to come through. Okay, so it looks as if we've got some scores coming through. Okay, so I think we've just about got everyone through, so we'll have a look. And then we'll take a look on our top 10. And again, reminder, I think on the UK citizenship test, I think you need to score about 80%. And as usual, if you're a member of the Facebook group, I will post the round scores, so we'll see how everyone actually did and if anyone's going to get deported after that round. I don't think this quiz has the legality to deport people yet, but we'll see how everyone is doing after round number 2, Life in the UK. So in 10th place, we've got the Big Fat Hunts with 10 points. In equal 7th place, we've got the Crappos, the Holston Hustlers, and the Good Eggs with 15 points. In equal 4th place, we've got Wuhan Clan, the Misfits, and Jeremy Corvid with 16 points. In equal 2nd place, we've got Spuds and the COVID C Words with 17 points. And ahead with 21 points, we've got in 1st place the Biggles Boys. I'm trying to actually, Biggles Boys. Unfortunately, Biggles Boys, I think you're having a bit of an issue because you're putting numbers a few sort of rounds through in terms of your scores. So I think you duplicated on round 2. So actually, unfortunately, Biggles Boys, you've gone all the way down from 1st down to 9th. So our winner, our current equal 1st place are Spuds and COVID C Words. Biggles Boys, sort your shit out, and then we'll see how everyone's doing. Okay, so that's how it's working out on the leaderboard after round number 2, Life in the UK. So we'll head on to round number 3, which this week is Mother's Day. Well, Mother's Day is tomorrow, but our round this week is Mother's Day. And again, as usual, after this round, we will take a break. I'll put the scores up and also the pitch round. So again, the pitch round, you still got until the end of the quiz to go through that. It's named those 20th century prime ministers. I'm sure you all know that. Why wouldn't you? They were literally the most important people in the country. Why wouldn't you know that? Okay, so again, this week is round number 3. It's all about Mother's Day, or mothers. So, question number 1 in round 3, Mother's Day. Which American-born author, but a resident of Britain for most of his adult life, wrote the book The Mother Tongue? So that's question number 1 again. Which American-born author, but a resident of Britain for most of his adult life, wrote the book The Mother Tongue? Question number 2. On December 17th, 1972, "Let's get this mother out of here" were the last words spoken where? Yeah, I should have actually probably picked up earlier before I was reading about the Biggles Boys scores that they managed to score 21 points out of 20 after round 2. So that's question number 2 again. On December 17th, 1972, Let's Get This Mother Out of Here were the last words spoken where? Question number 3. Whenever Reginald Perrin thought of his mother-in-law, what vision came up on the TV screen? So that's question number 3 again. Whenever Reginald Perrin thought of his mother-in-law, what vision came up on the TV screen? Question number 4. What Beatles song was inspired by Paul's mum Mary? So that's question number 4 again. What Beatles song was inspired by Paul's mum, Mary? Question number 5. Which alcoholic spirit is known as Mother's Ruin? Yes, Simona / Shane. Yeah, this round is it's a mother. It's a mother of a round. Yeah. So that's question number 5 again. Which alcoholic spirit is known as Mother's Ruin? Question number 6. What was the name of Homer Simpson's estranged mum? So that's question number 6 again. What was the name of Homer Simpson's estranged mum? Question number 7. Which flower traditionally symbolises Mother's Day? So that's question number 7. Which flower traditionally symbolises Mother's Day? Question number 8. In which film is there a computer called Mother? That's question number 8 again. In which film is there a computer called Mother? Question number 9. According to the proverb, what is the mother of invention? That's question number 9 again. According to the proverb, what is the mother of invention? And finally, in round number 3, Mother's Day, question number 10. In the pantomime, who is Aladdin's mother? That's question number 10 again. In the pantomime, who is Aladdin's mother? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 3, Mother's Day. I'll give you, as usual, a moment just to go through your own answers, and then we'll go through the answers together. If there's any questions that you do want repeated, just bung them in live chat, and I will repeat them for you. I'll just give you a moment, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 3, which was Mother's Day. Question number 1 was, which American-born author, but a resident of Britain for most of his adult life, wrote the book The Mother Tongue? Well, that was Bill Bryson. So the answer to number 1 is Bill Bryson. Question number 2. On December the 17th, 1972, Let's Get This Mother Out of Here were the last words spoken where? It was the moon. So it was the moon. The answer to question number 2 is the moon. Question number 3. Whenever Reginald Perrin thought of his mother-in-law, what vision came up on the TV screen? It was a hippopotamus. So a hippopotamus is the answer to question number 3. Question number 4. What Beatles song was inspired by Paul's mum, Mary? It was Let It Be. I won't sing it for you. You don't need that. But I'm sure you can now start to hear it. Question number 5. What alcoholic drink is known as Mother's Ruin? Well, maybe there's some mothers out there tonight getting ruined on it. It's gin. So the answer to question number 5 is gin. Question number 6. What was the name of Homer Simpson's estranged mum? She was called Mona. Mona Simpson. That's the name of Homer's mum. So that's the answer to question number 6. Question number 7. Which flower traditionally symbolises Mother's Day? It's a white carnation. So white carnation. Question number 8. In which film is there a computer called Mother? It's Alien. So the answer to question number 8 is Alien. Question number 9. According to the proverb, what is the mother of invention? It's necessity. So necessity is the answer to question number 9. And finally, in round number 3, Mother's Day, in the pantomime, who is Aladdin's mother? It's Widow Twankey. So the answer to question number 10 is Widow Twankey. Okay guys, so those are all of your answers for round number 3, Mother's Day. Again, if you want to head over to the Google form, enter your scores in. Biggles boys, try just to enter one score. That would be lovely. And we'll see how everyone is doing. And again, as usual, we'll take a break. I'll put after this round for 10-15 minutes. We're coming up to 9 o'clock, so we'll come back about 9:15, and we'll see how everyone is doing. Okay, so we've got our scores coming through. Okay, so we're just waiting on the Biggles boys and the Big Fat Hunts. Okay, so we've got everyone through. So in 10th place tonight, with 17 points, we've got the Big Fat Hunts. In 9th place, with 18 points, we've got the Biggles boys. In equal 5th place, we've got the Misfits, Holston Hustlers and Good Eggs on 23 points. In equal 2nd place, we've got the Crappos, Spuds and COVID Seawards with 24 points. And in 1st place tonight, we've got Jeremy Corvid. Well done, guys. So Jeremy Corvid is taking the lead in 1st place. We'll take a break now. I'll pop the Prime Ministers up and we'll come back at 9:15. Okay, guys, how is everyone doing on the pitch round? Again, name those prime ministers from the 20th century. I'm sure, again, they're all very familiar faces to you, depending on the age range that we've got. They've all been prime ministers at some point, or, well, some of them have been prime ministers at some point during your lifetime. So, if everyone's ready, we'll go on to our round number 4, which this week is all about biscuits. So, round number 4 this week is all about biscuits. Question number 1. Which famous biscuit gets its name from a former European dynasty? So that's question number 1 again. Which famous biscuit gets its name from a former European dynasty? Question number 2. Which Lions biscuit, consisting of a circular base of biscuit, topped with mint flavouring and covered with a layer of milk chocolate, comes in a shiny green foil wrapper? So that's question number 2 again. Which Lions biscuit, consisting of a circular base of biscuit, topped with a mint flavouring and covered with a layer of milk chocolate, comes in a shiny green foil wrapper? Question number 3. Which biscuit, an American sandwich cookie consisting of 2 wafers with a cream filling, is the best-selling cookie brand in America? So that's question number 3 again. Which biscuit, an American sandwich cookie consisting of 2 wafers or with a cream filling, is the best-selling cookie brand in America? Question number 4. Which Sesame Street character is renowned for his love of biscuits? So that's question number 4 again. Which Sesame Street character is renowned for his love of biscuits? Question number 5. From the mid-1970s to the 1990s, which company used the advertising slogan, "If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club"? So name the company from the advertising slogan. So that's from the mid-1970s to the 1990s. Which company used the advertising slogan, "If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club"? Question number 6. Which biscuits, produced originally by Burton's Foods for over 50 years, were named after a character from the Beano comics? So that's question number 6 again. Which biscuits, produced originally by Burton's Foods for over 50 years, were named after a character from the Beano comics? Question number 7. In which year did McVitie's launch Hobnobs? Was it 1925, 1955 or 1985? So that's question number 7 again. In which year did McVitie's launch Hobnobs? Was it 1925, 1955 or 1985? Question number 8. Australia's Tim Tam brand of chocolate biscuit was inspired by which British biscuit? So that's question number 8 again. Australia's Tim Tam brand of chocolate biscuit was inspired by which British biscuit? Question number 9. What does the word biscuit mean in Latin? So that's question number 9 again. What does the word biscuit mean in Latin? And finally, in round number 4, biscuits. It's a cryptic clue one. So the cryptic clue for question number 10 is a small loaf. Name that biscuit from the clue, a small loaf. So the cryptic clue to name that biscuit, question number 10, is a small loaf. Name the biscuit. Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 4, biscuits. I'm sure a few of you probably do have some biscuits on this Saturday evening. So hopefully it's not been too bad for you. So again, if you want any questions repeated, bung them in for live chat. I will repeat them. I'll give you a moment just to go through all of your answers, and then we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so if everyone is ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 4, biscuits. Question number 1 was, which famous biscuit gets its name from a former European dynasty? It's the Bourbon, from the House of Bourbon. So the answer to question number 1 is Bourbon. Question number 2, which Lions biscuit consisting of a circular base of biscuit topped with mint flavouring and covered with a layer of milk chocolate comes in a shiny green foil wrapper? It's a Viscount. So the answer to question number 2 is Viscount. Question number 3, which biscuit, an American sandwich cookie consisting of 2 wafers with a cream filling, is the best selling cookie brand in America? Well, it's Oreo. So the answer to question number 3 is Oreo. Question number 4. Which Sesame Street character is renowned for his love of biscuits? Of course, it's the Cookie Monster. So the answer to question number 4 is the Cookie Monster. Question number 5. From the mid-1970s to the 1990s, which company used the advertising slogan, "If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club"? Well, that was Jacobs. So the answer to question number 5 is Jacobs. Question number 6. Which biscuits, produced originally by Burton's Foods for over 50 years, were named after a character from the Beano comics? It's Jammy Dodgers. So the answer to number 6 is Jammy Dodgers. Question number 7. Australia's Tim Tam brand of chocolate biscuit was inspired by which British biscuit? It was the Penguin. So the answer to number 8. Oh, sorry, I've missed number 7 actually. So we'll go to number 7. In which year did McVitie's launch Hobnobs? Was it 1925, 1955 or 1985? It was actually 1985. So the answer to number 7 is 1985. Question number 8, which I've already just mentioned again. Question number 8 is Australia's Tim Tam brand of chocolate biscuit was inspired by which British brand? It was the Penguin. So the answer to number 8 is the Penguin. Question number 9. What does the word biscuit mean in Latin? Well, it actually means baked twice. So the answer to question number 9 is baked twice. And finally, in round number 4, biscuits, I gave you a cryptic clue of a small loaf. So what biscuit can you get from that cryptic clue? Well, a small loaf, it's shortbread. So the answer to question number 10, it's shortbread. Okay guys, so I'll just give you a moment to top up your scores. And again, head on over to the Google form, enter your team name, enter your score. We'll see how everyone's doing after round number 4. And obviously we've got, currently in first place, we've got Jeremy Corbett with 25 points. There's a little bit of a battle though. Everyone's pretty close. So there's only actually 2 points separating the top 5 positions. Well, I say top 5, but going up the top 8. So Good Eggs, Holes and Hustlers, Misfits, Wuhan Clan, all with 23 points, just 2 points behind Jeremy Corbett. In third place, we had COVID C Words, Spuds, and Crapose. So let's see how everyone's doing. Okay, so I just think we'll win for a couple more teams. Okay, so I think we've got everyone through. So we'll take a look to see how we're doing after round 4. And again, we'll see who's going to get their name on the Peak Trophy. And again, if your team name hasn't been read out, unfortunately you're not in the top 10. I will read it out at the end. Okay, so in 10th place with 24 points, we've got the Biggles Boys. In 9th place with 25 points, we've got Big Fact Hunts. In 8th place with 29 points, we've got the Misfits. In equal 6th place with 30 points, we've got Wuhan Clan and Good Eggs. In equal 3rd place, we've got Spuds, Holes and Hustlers and Jeremy Corbett with 32 points. 1 point ahead of them with 33 points. We've got the COVID C words and the crapos. So really close. We've got what? 5 teams just within a point of each other. As we go into round number 5 this week, which is a return, and I think everyone enjoyed it last week, so I brought it back this week. It's the Trivia Train. Woohoo! Haven't got my woohoo. Yeah, there we go. Anywho, it's the Trivia Train. So again, remember, basically the gist of this round is the answer to the first letter will be the last letter of the previous answer. As simple. So general knowledge, whatever you answer in the first round, if you think that's right, the first letter of that answer will be the answer to the next question. Simples. I'm actually being really kind to you guys. Okay, so round number 5 this week is going to be Trivia Train. Woohoo. Okay, so if everyone was ready for round number 5, Trivia Train, woohoo, contractually obliged to do that every single time. Sorry about that. So question number 1 in Trivia Train, woohoo, is where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? So that's question number 1 again. Where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code of V? And so again, remember, whatever your answer for this one is, the first letter of that answer will be the last letter of that answer will be the first letter for the answer for question number 2. Question number 2. Can you name the long-haired ox native to Tibet? That's question number 2 again. Can you name the long-haired ox native to Tibet? Yes, Liam, we all are aboard the Trivia Train. Woohoo! Question number 3. What country is named after Africa's second highest mountain? So that's question number 3 again. What country is named after Africa's second highest mountain? So if you got the correct answer to question number 2, you're already at a head start for the answer for question number 3. Question number 4. What word can follow globe and Jerusalem to give the name of 2 plants? So that's question number 4 again. What word can follow globe and Jerusalem to give the name of 2 plants? Question number 5. James Dean starred as Cal Trask in which 1955 film based on a John Steinbeck novel? So that's question number 5 again. James Dean starred as Carl Trask in which 1955 film based on a John Steinbeck novel? Question number 6. Which Roman emperor is said to have fiddled while Rome burned? So that's question number 6 again. Which Roman emperor is said to have fiddled while Rome burned? Question number 7. What chemical element has the atomic number 8? So that's question number 7 again. What chemical element has the atomic number 8? Question number 8. Which prehistoric man is named after the German valley in which it was discovered? So that's question number 8 again. Which prehistoric man is named after the German valley in which it was discovered? Question number 9. Which English city stands on the River Aire? So that's question number 9 again. Which English city stands on the River Aire? And finally, in round number 5, Trivia Train, choo choo. Question number 10. A lion holding a sword appears on the flag of which country? So that's question number 10 again. A lion holding a sword appears on the flag of which country? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 5, Trivia Train, choo choo, woo woo, however you want to pronounce it. If there's any questions you want repeated, bung them in live chat and I will repeat those questions. I'll give you a moment just to go through all of your answers and then we'll see how everyone's doing. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 5, the Trivia Train, choo choo. There we go. Question number 1 was, where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? Well, that would be the Vatican City. And I believe Vatican and Vatican City are different things. Hopefully, obviously you've expected that sort of clue. Question number 2. Name the long-haired ox native to Tibet. Well, that would be a yak. So the answer to question number 2 is yak. Question number 3. What country is named after Africa's second highest mountain? Well, it's named after Mount Kenya, so that would be Kenya. So the answer to question number 3 is Kenya. Question number 4. What word can follow globe and Jerusalem to give the name of 2 plants? It's artichoke. So artichoke is the answer to question number 4. Question number 5. James Dean starred as Carl Trask in which 1955 film based on a John Steinbeck novel? If you know your James Dean, he actually only really starred in 2 or 3 films, I think. The answer is East of Eden. And the other famous one is Rebel Without a Cause. So, but the answer is East of Eden. Question number 6. Which Roman emperor is said to have fiddled while Rome burned? Well, that would be Emperor Nero. So Nero is the answer to question number 6. Question number 7. What chemical element has the atomic number 8? It's oxygen. So the answer to question number 7 is oxygen. Question number 8. Which prehistoric man is named after the German valley in which it was discovered? I think with a beard, hair type of thing. Starting to almost resemble one of these guys. It's the Neanderthal. So Neanderthal is the answer to question number 8. Question number 9. Which English city stands on the River Aire? Well, that would be Leeds. So the answer to question number 9 is Leeds. And finally, in round number 5, Trivia Train, woohoo, it's a lion holding a sword appears in the flag of which country? Well, that would be Sri Lanka. So the answer to question number 10 is Sri Lanka. Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 5, Trivia Train, woohoo. I'll give you a moment just to go through your scores, and then we'll go through your scores together. So if you want to head on over to the Google form, enter your team name, enter your score, we'll see how everyone's doing. Okay, so we've got our scores coming through, just seeing a few more teams. So I think we've got 2 more teams to come through. Biggles Boys. And Big Fact Hunts. Biggles Boys are with their score. Just went for the Fact Hunts. Give them a moment. If they haven't come through, we'll go through the leaderboard anyway. We'll just give them just a moment just to put their scores through. Okay, well, we're waiting on the... There we are. And it was a good score as well. Worth waiting for. Okay. So, our leaderboard after round number 5, the Trivia Train, and before we go into, which I'm sure everyone's absolutely loved, the name those 20th century prime ministers. That wasn't an ego thing for me to put that pitch round on. We'll go through the leaderboard and we'll see how our top 10 are doing after that round. So in 10th place with 32 points, we've got Three Leaf Clover. In 9th place with 34 points, we've got the Big Fat Hunts. In 8th place with 38 points, we've got the Misfits. Equals 6th place with 39 points, we've got Spuds and Wuhan Clan. In 5th place with 40 points, we've got Good Eggs. In 4th place, it was last week's winners with 41 points, we've got Holston Hustlers. In equal 2nd place with 42 points, we've got the Crapos and Jeremy Corvid. And in 1st place with 43 points, we've got the COVID C words. So we've got what? 2 points separating 4 teams. It's going to be close, I think, this week. We're going to go into the picture round, which, as I said, I'm sure everyone's really enjoyed this week. Maybe it will separate a few teams. So if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for the picture round, which was named those 20th century prime ministers. FYI, I'm sure you can all guess what documentaries I've been watching this week. So we'll go through the answers for the pitch round, which is name those prime ministers. Picture number 1, well, he was the prime minister in the 1960s. It was Harold Wilson. So picture number 1 is Harold Wilson. Won 3 general elections for Labour. Picture number 2. He was the Prime Minister when we won World War One. It was the Welsh wizard, David Lloyd George. So David Lloyd George is the answer to picture number 2. Picture number 3, well, he followed him. He's the former Conservative Prime Minister from the 1920s. It's Stanley Baldwin. So picture number 3, that's Stanley Baldwin. Picture number 4, he was the first UK Prime Minister to be born outside of the British Isles. He was born in Canada. It's Andrew Bonar Law. Andrew Bonar Law is the answer to picture number 4. Actually, the second Prime Minister born outside of the UK is our current Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. He's actually born in New York. And obviously his first name is actually not Boris, it's Alexander. Alexander Boris Pieffel Johnson. That's his actual name. Anywho, picture number 5, it was Labour's first Prime Minister, James Ramsay MacDonald. So if you put James MacDonald or Ramsay MacDonald, give yourself a point. Picture number 6. Well, that was John Major. So the answer to picture number 6 is John Major. Picture number 7, well, he was the Prime Minister before Margaret Thatcher came into power. It was James Callaghan. So picture number 7 is James Callaghan. Picture number 8, that was Anthony Eden. Prime Minister from the 1950s during the Suez Crisis and former Foreign Secretary during the Second World War, Anthony Eden. Picture number 9, he was the Prime Minister at the outbreak of the Second World War. It was Neville Chamberlain. So Neville Chamberlain is the answer to picture number 9. And finally, in round number 10, Prime Ministers, it's the Labour Prime Minister from 1945, Clement Attlee. So Clement Attlee is the picture from, picture number 10. Okay, guys. So again, total up your scores, head on over to the Google form, and let's see how everyone's done. See, those pictures weren't too bad, were they? Easy stuff. And I should note, friends, family, colleagues, associates, etc. I literally am judging you on how well you score in this round. Okay, so we've got some scores coming through. Okay, just waiting for just a couple more teams. I think Biggles Boys and the Big Fat Hunt, which they've just come through. Okay, we have our scores. We have our winners. So we'll go through on our final leaderboard. Okay, I've gone on big screen. In 11th place with 33 points, we've got the Biggles Boys. With 38 points in 10th place, we've got the Big Fact Hunts. In 9th place, 1 point ahead of them with 39 points, we've got Three Leaf Clover. With 43 points in 8th place, we've got the Misfits. In 7th place, with 44 points, we've got Spuds. In 6th place, with 46 points, we've got Wuhan Clan. 2 points ahead, with 48 points, we've got last week's winners. In 5th place, the Holston Hustlers. 4th place goes to the COVID C-Words with 49 points. In 3rd place, with 50 points, we've got the Good Eggs. Which means, in 2nd place tonight, 1 point ahead, we've got Jeremy Corvid. 1 point ahead of Jeremy Corvid. In 1st place, we've got the Crapos with 52 points. Well done, guys. So, the Crapos, they get their name on the Peak Trophy for a second time. They were the second individual winners. They come again after Holston Hustlers. So the Crapos, well done with 52 points. Brilliant score. You guys did amazingly. Everyone did amazingly this week. Hope you, again, as usual, have had a good time this week. Enjoyed yourselves. Again, as usual, we'll carry on doing this as long as you guys want to. Well, as long as any kind of other better entertainment doesn't exist. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want sort of more notifications. Again, as usual, I will put up some of the sort of interesting stats on the Facebook page. See how you all did during the different rounds. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. As usual, please stay obviously safe this week. And yeah, we'll see how everyone's doing. Yeah, request from Sam about more wrestlers. We'll see about wrestling. We could do a whole wrestling sort of quiz theme. But so well done to the Crapos again and everyone tonight. So have a good rest of the weekend. Enjoy your Mother's Day for any mothers out there tomorrow. And hopefully we'll see you all again next week. Ciao.